All right, Parish friends, this is CAD Model Practice number 1. So we will be building the model to your left. This is a drawing, a technical drawing. It's a fairly basic shape, but this is how technical drawings work. You have an isometric view. You have a top view, you have a front view. Sometimes, if needed, you get a side view. The point being is each different view gives you information crucial to understanding the part. So this front view allows you to see that these holes and this kind of this gap here, these dotted lines, that means they go all the way through. Okay. That's what these dotted lines are. And then this solid line here, that means that represents a center hole. So that's the center of this hole. So this line tells us that it's the center hole. It goes all the way through. And here's the bottom edge of that hole, top edge of that hole. And then this dotted line is where this little gap is. These dimensions are in millimeters. And other things for you to understand, this little symbol here kind of looks like an O with a line through it next to the 60. That's the symbol for diameter. And then up here, the R is communicating the radius, same as over here. So we are told that this hole is actually has a radius of 15 degrees, or excuse me, not 15 degrees, 15 millimeters. And that this arc is a diameter of 60 millimeters, and or over here it's telling us it's of 30, depending on how 30 millimeters, depending on how you want to think about it. So to get started here, first thing I'm going to do is make sure that my document units are in millimeters. I tend to leave mine in inches. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up here to the document settings, and we're going to click the little caret. And yeah, you can see it's in inches. Okay, so I'm going to click on where it says, there we go, the little symbol out to the right here, that thing. Click on that, and it popped up off your screen, but let me pull it back, and it's saying unit type. And so it's popping up in inches, and I need millimeters. So I'm going to choose OK. Alrighty, so now my next step is to create my component. So we need to go File, oops, no, excuse me, Create, New Component. I'm going to name it Makins Model 1. I'm going to press OK. And then I want to create Sketch. And I'm going to click on the front plane and click here in space, and I am ready to go. So I'm going to start, and actually I'm going to draw this surface here, or this top view, and then extrude up from there. And knowing where to start just comes with some experience. So the idea here is we're going to have some tutorials to help you start to gain some experience. But there's really no right or wrong way. It's just what ends up kind of being the easier way, the cleaner way. But sometimes you have to stumble through these, do them the wrong way before you kind of start to figure out, oh, this is the direction I should start. But we're going to start with this top view. So we're going to basically build this top view. And I'm going to build it, I see it as 2 circles with some lines attached to it. That doesn't mean the way I'm going to build it's the only way to build it. It is just a way to build it. Again, as you gain more experience with these, you'll start to go, oh, well, I could use, Miss Makins use this tool, but I could use that tool. Okay, I'm going to build this inner circle, or the hole, first. And oopsie, I think I clicked off center. So I'm going to make a circle here off the origin. Come on. And I'm using the center diameter, and I'm simply going, now remember this says an R of 15 millimeters, so that means, in fact, it said that's a radius of 15, so that means a diameter of 30. So I'm going to type 30, click enter, and then I'm going to make another circle, diameter of 60, right on top of it. All right, so now that I've got my two circles, I'm going to work on these, I guess the feet, if you will. So what's helpful about these views is this little, on this isometric view, this cross here that marks the center of the circle. And it's matched up, you can see it on the front view too. And these views, the top view and the front view, these are very specifically lined up to give us information. So what it's showing you is the center of that circle lines up with this 38 millimeters here, okay? So what I can do is come over here to the center of my circle and come out to the edge, and I'm just going to draw a line tangent with the edge and descending 38 millimeters down at 90 degrees. So now I can just type 38, press enter, and then I've got these little feet coming off of it. So I'm just going to use my line tool. I'm going to come over, it says 15 millimeters, type in 15. I need to then come up, grab the line again. I need to come up 10 millimeters and enter, making sure that that angle is reading 90. I'm going to come over. It looks like it's 30 millimeters over the 10. So just to be clear, here's the 38 down. You can, there are multiple views here. 38 down, 15 across, 10 up. We get that right here. We get that right here. And then 30 across. So I'm going to go 30 across. Again, making sure my angle is reading 0 or 90. 30 across. And then I repeat the 10 down, 15 over, and then 38 up. Okay. Now I'm going to go in to get this profile correct. I'm going to go in and trim out the bottom part of my big circle. So I'm going over to modify, choosing my trim button. Also remember, if any of these tools are not showing on your menu bar, you can just hit the drop downs, right? So under create, you've got the line and the circles. Under modify, if your trim is not up here, if you click modify, then you get trim. So I'm going to click on the edge of the circle that I want to trim out. Edge I want to trim out, and then I have to come under the bottom here and whoopsie, hang on, just notice we lost the top of the circle. Interesting. That must here we have, must be this line is not tangent to the circle. Let's see if that does it. That was with the tangent tool. All right, come back with my trim. See, nope. Huh. Okay, let's go back. And whoopsie, Control Z. We've got a little line right there. Let's get that deleted out of here. All right, so let's try again. Choosing a line, and I'm going to draw it up here. And okay, that's what I need. I need to specify my next actual point on the circle. So typing 38 will work now that I have, should work, I say, now that I've touched the edge of the circle. So let's try that. Okay, now let's try our trim tool. No. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so what I did is I chose the tangent tool and clicked on the line and made it tangent to the circle. So I clicked the line to the circle and the line to the circle. Now I've still got this little piece here, and I think we're getting that because of this 60 diameter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click escape so I can get rid of the trim tool, and I'm going to go down here and click on this diameter, and that did it. Okay. So there we have the profile of our top view. So I'm going to choose Finish Sketch, and there it is, nice and finished. So now we need to extrude it to give it the 20 millimeter depth. So I'm going to click on the surface here and get it selected. I'm going to go up to Extrude, and I've got my pop-up here in millimeters. I need 20 millimeters. I click it, and it has been extruded, but we can't really see it based on the view we're looking at. So I'm going to come up here to my orientation cube. I'm going to click the home button, and there we have this part that has been made. I'm going to personalize it. So I'm going to click in space here. I'm going to press the A button, and I think I'm going to do green. So I'm going to click, actually, let's have fun. Instead of, we did paint last time, let's try, let's do paint, but let's try, I'll forget. Here we go. Let's see if I can powder coat. Nope, it wants me to download it. All right, so let's go back up here to Metal Flake. Nope, have to download those two. All right, so we'll just, I'm going to glossy paint it this time, and I'm going to go glossy green. So I'm going to click and grab the green, carry it over to my shape, and there it is, glossy green. I'm going to close, and there's my part. That concludes our tutorial for CAD model number 1. Best of luck to you. Let us know if you have questions. Take care. Bye-bye.